I lived in Trenton, North Carolina during Hurricane Florence. Beforehand, I really didn't know what to expect. I knew it was, there's a good possibility that would be pretty bad. However, being an Ohio native, this is the first hurricane that I had experienced. My husband is a lineman, so I was going to be going through it kind of by myself because he was going to be working in the area during the storm. I wasn't really planning on evacuating, however, last minute I changed my mind. My dad decided to come down and help me because I rescued 3 dogs shortly beforehand, and I was going to have a hard time evacuating by myself due to my husband having to stay in the area for work. The stress that I experienced during Hurricane Florence, I guess the majority of it was just, like wondering what was happening with our house, and also I didn't really know like the status of my husband. I couldn't really get updates from him every day, but when I did get them, it was definitely a relief. I ended up getting a picture from my neighbor, and it was after the hurricane. She was going back to check on her house, and she went in with the boat in our area, and she kind of gave me a real quick shot of our house, and that's kind of the confirmation that I got that our house was underwater. It ended up being almost a week and a half before we could actually get back to our house. We went in with a boat quite a few times, and then once the water had actually receded and went down, it was about a week and a half that we were able to walk back there and kind of see everything.
Well, that's my deck right there, and there's my house.
Trenton was impacted pretty bad. I mean, the whole area was impacted pretty bad, but as far as damage, we had 3 cars that were damaged. We had pretty much all of our personal belongings, and it's really easy to like feel bad about everything that's happening in your life, but when you kind of like look at the bigger picture of everything that's going around you, we had, families with multiple children that were homeless, that were literally living in tents in the bones of their old house because they didn't have anywhere else to go as far as hotels and stuff like that. So it's easy to feel bad for yourself, but once you look at the bigger picture and you see how everyone was coming together in that moment, it's also easy to get out of that and just want to, like, okay, this happened to me, but it's okay to feel bad about it, but it's, time to move on and help other people while you still can.